I'm speaking here about Dr. Williams's library in Gordon Square in Bloomsbury in London, where it has been since 1890, although the library was first founded on the death of Daniel Williams, a Presbyterian minister in London, in 1716. Originally, the library was set in the City of London, opened in 1730 in Red Cross Street in Cripplegate. Daniel Williams had left money to establish and endow several charities, among which was the library. He had consciously purchased the library of his older friend William Bates after Bates's death in 1698, which means that Dr. Williams's collection contains early modern works from the 16th century, sermons, tracts, treatises, as well as the 17th and 18th century. It also soon acquired the records of Richard Baxter, the great controversialist and commentator of the late 17th century. Dr. Williams's library is indeed the leading repository in the world for Baxter manuscripts and for Baxter studies. It also has records relating to the family, for instance, of Philip and Matthew Henry. Philip Henry being an ejected minister from the Restoration period, and then also of his daughter, Sarah Savage, which means that it's crucial now for several aspects of women's history. It has also the records of another ejected minister, Owen Stockton, and also of his wife, Eleanor Stockton, and those of Roger Morris, also an ejected minister, whose entering book throws light on late 17th century politics. Dr. Williams is itself an important survivor. It's an independent trust, free still of the state, and therefore free of public money. Over the years, it has acquired manuscripts, diaries, journals, which render it perhaps the most important, but possibly also the most overlooked library in Britain. It has acquired 300 portraits. It has acquired, among others, the records of such people as Thomas Jolly, of Samuel Say, of Roger Morris, of Theophilus Lindsay, of the scientist and theologian Joseph Priestley, of Mary Estlin. It has a huge collection of the papers of Mary Estlin, which of course all tend to relate to the anti-slavery agitation in the United States of America in the 19th century. And therefore among that collection are letters to and from the campaigner Harriet Beecher Stowe, the author of Uncle Tom's Cabin, whose father was a leading congregational minister in America and also an anti-slavery campaigner. We have in Dr. Williams's library the huge amount of records left by Henry Crabb Robinson, a rather self-important solicitor, a lawyer, who befriended William Wordsworth, Dorothy Wordsworth, Coleridge, Goethe, Schiller, Walter Bagehot, and all sorts of other luminaries of the late 18th and first half of the 19th century. We have the records of Joseph Johnson, the Unitarian bookseller and publisher. Moving into the modern period, we have the records of Geoffrey Nuttall, who kept the diary from the age of 11 right through to his death. Dr. Williams's library is a unique repository, particularly important for the study of nonconformist history. It is known, if it's known at all, for its theological collection, which is important, but rather limits its reputation, because it's not only theological, it has a vast collection of maps, for instance. Again, little known. Dr. Williams' library is a library I would commend to you to at least explore before you decide whether it is of use or not to you. It has far more than most readers would ever suspect. Thank you.